Well, good early Saturday morning to you. It's Dan. I want to welcome y'all to my home in the sticks. Hope everybody's having a sure enough good Saturday and a good start to the weekend. But I'm here to tell you, in East Central Mississippi, Lord of mercy, Philadelphia and Neshoba County is under a 24-hour flash flood warning. Can you believe that? But what I want to make mention of, if you're new to the Home in the Sticks channel, I want to welcome you. And if you're returning just to see what I got going on over here, thank y'all for coming back. What I wanted to share with you and y'all today is I've been invited to join in on a collaboration of sorts. The collaboration is about goat fencing. There's several other YouTube channels involved in this collaboration. Farmer G, Sweet Irish Farm, Wholesome Roots, Papa Pepper, and VW Family Farm. We all getting together and doing a collaboration on how we fence in our livestock, namely goats. Give me a second. I hope there's enough light outside, and I'm gonna show you what I do around here for my goats. All right, y'all, here we are out by my goat paddocks. Farmer G, I know I got in touch with you Friday and told you that I probably would not be able to join in on this collaboration due to the weather. But I have about a 2.5 hour time gap that I can play around with because, yes, it is moving in. I'm here to tell you. But come on, let me show you. Here's my first paddock that I built, and this is a 16 by 32. I've actually used a cattle panel on this one, and I have T-posts and, of course, some 6-foot 3-inch rounds or 4-inch rounds that I pounded down into the ground. This is the first paddock that I ever built. And over here is my big paddock for my female goats. And this is 45 by 35. This was a large undertaking for me, especially by myself, but it worked and it's still standing. This paddock is actually put together with, I use red brand wire, and this is the 4x4 cattle fencing. It's pretty stout and it's sturdy, but as you can see, the goats love to get on it and bend at it. And here's my fence right here. They just get on it, and their little hooves get, when they put their hooves on it, it bends out. Oh, what are you doing over there, sugar? But I have all of these T-posts set out on, and how I do my T-posts is there's really no measurement. I set one T-post down, I flip it down, raise it up, and that's where the next T-post goes in. But all of these corner bracings, and those are 4x4 rounds sunk in the ground, 3 foot, and these are cemented in. All of my corner braces and my doorway brace, all of that is fenced, is cemented in. And it's worked out pretty good. Really haven't had any problems with my goat fencing as far as them getting out. But the one thing that I do have a problem with, and I know now because I won't do it again, is these 4x4 openings here that Sugar, my white goat, she likes to stick her head in between here, and she gets hung up. She gets her head hung up when I'm not at work. When I'm not at the home place, guess what? She just sits there till I get home and I push her head out. So that's one thing that I would change if I did, if I built another paddock, as I would probably use cattle panel, which is on the rather expensive side here in East Central Mississippi, or I would use some goat fencing that has smaller squares, maybe 3x3 or 2x2. That would probably work. My other option is that I thought about is actually putting some hot wire on this fence to keep them, to train them, to keep them off of the fencing in that paddock. Not really a big fan of hot wire or running electric fence. It serves a purpose, but I don't know. That'd be something that I would have to think on and ponder on if I wanted to do that. The easiest solution would be next time just use smaller square wire. As far as my 16 by 32, all of these posts are hand tamped in, 2.5, 3 foot in the ground. And I used the red brand 4x4 wire here as well when I added on my 32 feet to it. This has worked out really good. I've had a lot of people that's watched my videos say, hey Dan, why don't you, instead of hand tamping, you can hand tamp your end post in, but why not H brace them or X brace them? Yeah, I could probably do that. But the only reason why I didn't, these goats, they don't try to get out. They, every now and then they push up onto the fence just to scratch themselves, and it's not, I didn't think that it was that important to H brace it up. But thinking about it, yeah, if I add on to a paddock, onto this paddock or that paddock, yeah, I'll probably will H brace my next corners just to sturdy it up, so to speak. So there you have it. This is how I fence in my my goats over here at my home in the sticks. Two simple paddocks, one being a 16 by 32 and the other being a 45 by 35. Worked out really good for me, and I have no complaints. Only thing that I would do different is probably use a smaller, the squares on the cattle fencing, I would probably use a smaller square cattle fencing, maybe a 3 by 3 or a 2 by 2, or possibly even use a cattle panel to fence in the paddock. Y'all, I'm fitting to get going because I have to get to work, but I didn't think I was going to be able to get in on this collaboration and do this video. I was going to try to get this video done yesterday, but it's been raining here in East Central Mississippi probably for the last month. And I hope y'all enjoy it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put links down to all of the other channels that have joined in on this collaboration. You and y'all go to those channels and give them a look. If you are thinking about getting some goats or maybe some small livestock to have around your home place, give their videos a look, because you can get so many ideas from several different people that are doing the same thing. At least that's what I did. I hope everybody is having a show enough good weekend and a good Saturday. If you like this video, go on and give it a thumbs up. They help. If you haven't subscribed to the Home in the Sticks channel, Lord of mercy, y'all need to come on over and give me a look, because I'm always doing stuff when it ain't raining. With that being said, you know it's coming. Dan Referee Show Enough always gonna say it. Don't let nobody dull your shine. And I mean nobody. You sure enough get your shine on, even when it's raining. And Dan will see you and y'all in the next video.